Ayo, what's up, my man? Welcome back to EOT Gaming Channel. In today's video, I want to talk about something more about companion. There are some important news I need to tell you guys, and the main topic here we will be talking about this companion of mine, the spooky lamb. We'll be talk about it because there is some rumor that says that Spooky Lamb companion is useless. It doesn't work in boss hunt. It doesn't work in field. We will be talking about all those rumors. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. Okay, first thing I want to talk to you guys about is about the over here, the formation slot development. In the last video, I talked to you guys about this, that you have to reach 100%, and there is a bad news kind of about it, that if we check in here on the top left, this question mark on point 7, here it says that the formation slot development progress resets at the end of each season. So this thing that we progress hardworkingly with a lot of zenny and resource will be got reset at the end of every season. At the end of each season will get reset, which is kind of disappointment, kind of like feeling like then what's the point of it, right? Then what's the point of progressing it, wasting zenny and resources? But I think the best way to approach this is to progressing it even quicker, even further. Like, we need to do it quickly. And you'll be saying, what do you mean? So alright, hear me out. Since this progress will be get resets on each end of season, the best way to get the most of it, I think, is that we go 100% as quickly as possible. Why? So that we can get stronger faster than anyone else. Some people choose not to progress this when they know the news, when they know about it, that it will get reset. But let them be. They will be stay weak for the rest of their life. I want to be stronger. I want to get stronger then. And how to do it is progressing this as quickly as possible. The faster you are, the more stronger you are. You will become the first person to get stronger than any other people. That's the logic I use here. So instead of giving up on progressing this formation slot development, what I think is that you need to progress this as faster as you can. Reach 100% as faster as you can. Like as you can see, I already halfway through here. 50%, 40%, 60%. Already halfway through. I just need more resource and getting 100% as fast as I can. Because although it will get resets at the end of each season, you will get stronger faster. That's it. That's just the only reasons. And also the profit of being the first who becomes stronger, the first who reach 100%, you can save the remaining resources for the next season. So when the next season comes, you already have a tons of these resources. You can just spam it and get 100% quickly, faster than other people. Will become stronger faster, and perhaps you can get more loots, more drops, more cards, etc. quicker than anybody else. So although it's a really bad things to hear, quite a sad news for us to know this, but Don't give up. Don't get discouraged because of this, but let's be positive and think of it that in a different angle. See it in a different way. That you have to get stronger faster so you can get the most out of it. Alright. So yeah, this is very important. I need to tell you guys about this. And also another thing is which number 6 here. All deployed companion stats are active, but only one companion of the same name may be assigned to the formation. I still don't get it. What does it mean? But when the second slot, the third slot, and the fourth slot open, you can put another companion there, right? But the catch here that it says that only one companion of the same name may be assigned to the formation. Only the same name. So make me think, was it like only if I put Spooky Lamb on slot 1, does it mean I only can put another Spooky Lamb on slot 2, slot 3 and slot 4? Or I can do mismatch with Spooky Lamb on slot 1, Bubbly on slot 2 and etc. I don't really understand this one, but this is very important to know, to understand. Why? Because this formation slot development, this progress is for all the slot. Okay? What I know, what I believe, that this formation slot development is progressing all the slot number 2, number 3, number 4. The reason I say that because when you change companion, the percentage is still the same. Even the stat is changing like this, attack and physical damage bonus. It's changing into AG and physical damage bonus, but the percentage is still the same. So what I think right now, what I believe right now, what I know right now, that this formation slot development progress is for all the slot 2, 3 and 4 and 1. For all the slot. I may be wrong, forgive me if in future I'm wrong, but that is just my speculation. So that's why we need to, the important is we need to understand how this slot works, how this assignment works. Because if we see here, there's this feature here where you can change this between pet and companion. Can we changing companion quickly, instantly here, like pet? Like how we changing pet here? Or is it not possible? What I believe it should be possible because it has feature here. It being featured here, where you can switch between pet and companion. It should be able. You should be able in future to change companion as well quickly here, like you changing pet. So that's why what I believe right now, that in future you can mismatch here. So you can use Spooky Lamb in slot 1 and Bubbly in slot 2, and you can just quickly change it here. Which company you want to use based on the occasion. But it's still just speculation, but let's see. In 3 more days it will be unlocked. So I will make a video about this as well, so no more misguide or misinformation, but let's just keep it like that right now. Okay, we move on to the main topic here, where we're gonna talk about the spooky lamp companion, especially about the skills. So about spooky lamp companion skills, let's just go to training ground. I will show you. It's easier that way. Cause the reason why I make this video about this spooky lamp companion skill is because there is some rumors. There is some rumors that saying spooky lamp is useless. Don't use spooky lamp. If you get it from gacha or from event, just go sell it. Those kind of rumors. They say it's useless. But let's see, is it really useless or not? Okay, if we can check here, the skill here, right? I'm gonna read first. Okay, I read it. I read it for you guys. The skill called Soulbone Nightfall, that's LG. It creates a 6-meter ghostly zone. If we check here, you see, it's a zoning area kind of skill where you can aim it, where to put it, right? It creates a 6-meter ghostly zone where enemies have 30% chance per second to be feared for 1 second. If attacking monster, then they receive weapon attribute adaptive damage equal to 2000% of adaptive attack. The ghostly zone lasts for 6 seconds. In PvE scenes like AFK, like boss hunt, etc., using a skill puts you in LG state, increasing your damage dealt to monster by 40% for 12 seconds. Meanwhile, in PvP scenes like KVM and GVG, each time an enemy dies within the zone, so like we put the zone here and there's people die here and over here people die, right? It triggers a soul shock, dealing true damage equal 30% of max HP to all enemies within the range. So all the enemies within the radius of the skills, which the 6-meter radius, they will receive 30%. They will receive true damage equal to 30% of their own max HP. So for example, if there is a Royal Guard in there in the radius, and there's one person die inside the radius, the Royal Guard will be receive soul shock, receiving true damage equal of 30% of its max XP. For example, if the Royal Guard have 100 millions max HP, then the true damage will be equal to 30 millions of, yeah, it will be equal to 30 millions of the Royal Guard max XP. And here's the catch that people talking about. It triggers soul shock, alright? Soul shock, the soul shock, dealing true damage 30% of max HP. Yeah, we already did that. To all enemies within the range, okay. Quote unquote, non-effective against MVP mini and boss units. This statement here, that what people saying about. People say that, oh, this ghostly zone, this elegy state, it's useless against boss hunt. Why? Because this statement over here, it says non-effective against MVP mini and boss units. So this is only good for AFK, for card hunting, etc. That is wrong. That is not right. Let me explain. So, what this statement means non-effective against MVP mini and boss. This thing is for the soul shock effect, which is applies in PvP scenes like KVM and GVG. It only happens on PvP scenes. It only happens on KVM, it only happens on GVG. And it's only for the soul shock effect. Only the soul shock effect that got nullified against MVP mini and boss units. But in KVM there is no boss units. True, there is no boss units or MVP in KVM, but in GVG, inside the castle, there is our MVP boss in there, right? And this soul shock effect, since it can dealing true damage that equal 30% of max HP to all enemies within the range. If it deals damage to the MVP inside the castle, it will be insta kill to kill the MVP inside the castles, which is not balanced for the events. Where you kill MVP, it will give you buff. Okay, so if you can kill MVP instantly, it will give you instant buff. It's not fair for the defensive side. So that's the reason why it being kept. This soul shock is being limited to only players within the range, not for the MVP mini boss. But in PvE scenes or in boss hunting, in AFK, in burn audience, etc., the damage that you will get is not soul shock. The effect name is not soul shock. You will not get effect called soul shock. Soul shock is only for PvP. The effect that you will get in PvE scenes is called elegy state. Example, here, if I use this, I will get buff up here. If we check it, it's called elegy. This elegy increase damage dealt to monster by 40% during the effective period, and there is a countdown for it. Okay, it's just a 12-second effect, which are this elegy state, increasing your damage dealt to monster by 40% for 12 seconds. This elegy state is works. Elegy state is works for boss hunt and AFK, audience burn, etc. Or even in instance, it works in instance as well. So people who say that it doesn't work, they are false. They are lying to you. Then how about this 2000 damage? It also works against boss, in field, or in instance as well. For example, here, let's do hammerfall, yeah. Let's hit with hammerfall. 506. My damage is 506. Again, 506. Now, when we cast the skill, these skills will deal 2000% of my physical attack damage against all the enemies inside the radius of it. Let's see. See, it deals damage for 72, and I got the elegy stat. The elegy stat gives me a 40% damage extra against the boss. Okay, let me show. Let's wait the countdown. It's still countdown. Like it says here, it gives 2000% damage. Check, it's legit. It gives elegy state, it's legit. Now let's check the increased damage. Is it really 40% or not? Let's see. Again, hit it. We got the buff. It says 506 before, right? Now it's 709. It's gone. Okay. So from 506 to 709. It does increase 40%. My math is not really good, but I believe there is 40% increase, okay? Anyway, so all the people who tells that this skill is useless against boss and VP Mini, they are wrong. They are wrong. It's not true. Don't believe in them. Only two reasons for them to say that. One, it's because they don't have spooky lamp, so they never test it. Two, it's because they don't want to get stronger. It's because they know how good this skill is for boss hunt. Because for 12 seconds your damage will be increased 40%. There's like a cheat code, man. It's like a cheat code. Imagine you're doing boss hunts with all your friends, and on your party there is also a dancers giving you the buff, eternal chaos, increase your damage, etc. And then you hit the companion skill as well. Boom. All the people inside this radius and the boss as well. Oh, sorry. All the people inside the radius will get 40% damage increase, while the skill also damage the boss as well. The burst DPS will be skyrocketing, man. You will be like jump straight to top 5 or even top 3 in the list. So it's super good. Okay, and all about the other companions I want to talk about here, like the Sparkle Fang, the Chirpy buff, and the Bubbly. It's not bad as well. All of these companions are really good in their own way. For example, like Spooky Lamp. Spooky Lamp is especially for debuff for crowd control. The skill is really good for crowd controlling because of those fear effect here. The fear effect. So Spooky is really good for like GVG, where there's a lot of people die. When you put the ghostly zone, you will get fear effect, man. People will be running away from you, or people will be froze. I don't know how fear effect works, but should be like that, around like that. This will be good for GVG. While the others companions have their own charms as well. Example, Sparkle Fang. Sparkle Fang is good for dealing high damage. It's really good for high DPS. Chirpy Puff, even though it's purple, which is below gold rank, Chirpy Puff is really good for single target penetration. So for Windhawk, for Shadow Chaser, Chirpy Puff is really good for those kind of job. For Bubbly, it's really good for defense. So for like Archbishop, for Royal Guard, for Maester as well, it's really good. So you can be more sustained in GVG, etc. Like here, Bubbly, I can read the skill for you. It clears all debuff instantly and activate Armor's Leecher for 6 seconds. While active, it will gain Endure effect and converts 12% of damage taken into shield. It blocks true damage and is effective during control state. So If you are in GVG and you are being controlled perhaps by dancer getting charm or etc., you just hit the skills. Here for example, if I put it on, oh sorry, need to get out first. Okay, if you only have bubbly, it's okay, bubbly is good. Say if you are in crowd control and then you got cut and then you got charm, you just hit the button and you'll be free from all kind of debuff. You'll be immune for 6 seconds, and then after that you will get shield. See that shield, and that shield block through damage, which is kinda insane, which is can counter like spooky, can counter spooky lamp effect. As you can see here, over there on the soul shock. The soul shock is dealing through damage 30% of max SP. It deals through damage, but this bubble if skill can block through damage. So when enemies have using this soulbone level skills, you can just block it using armor leechers. So what I'm saying is that every companion, each one of them is having their own charms, having their own use, their own purpose. Bubbly for defense, giving you more sustenance, helping you get away from all kind of debuff. Chirpy Puff is for single penetration, it helps you kill enemy faster. Spooky Lamp is for crowd controlling, it's for constrain enemy's movement. Sparkle Fang is for head diving, super high DPS damage dealer, like Rune Knight, like Royal Guard, or etc. It's really good for them. But also every one of these have their own counter. For example, like Spooky Lamp, it getting countered by Bubbly. Bubbly getting countered by Chirpy Puff because super high penetration. Chirpy Puff getting countered by Sparkle Fang getting countered by Spooky, etc. So it's always be in loop. Everyone have their own charms and everyone have their own flaws. So my advice here be when you are choosing companion, okay, this is very important. Before you start progressing in your training or start upgrading it, I want you to choose your companion first wisely. Which one you need, not just because oh it's gold is better than purple. No, it's not, because gold can be countered by purple and vice versa. So before you buy or before you try to get your companion, your new companion, think on what kind of gameplay you want to play. Are you want to be like a super high DPS? Then you can just Sparkle Fang or maybe Chirpy Puff, because both are really high DPS. If you want to be want to play crowd control, then you can buy Spooky Lamp. I want to be sustained, then you can buy Bubbly. There is no such thing as a weak companion and a strong companion. No, all of them are strong in their own ways and weak in their own ways, because they have flaws as well. Okay? Why it's important for you to choose what's your companion, what kind of gameplay you want first, then buy your companion, because progressing it, like the star progressing here, it costs a lot of money. For example, Bubbly here, I have one of it. The way for you to increase the star is to combine, to sacrifice another companion of the same companion. So If I want to increase the star on my bubbly, I need another bubbly to be sacrificed here to increase the star. Same way with the ghost, with the spooky lamp. I need another spooky lamp to be consumed here, to be combined for star arcade. So it will cost a lot of money. For example, if we check on the exchange center, for the gold one, Sparkle Fang, start price at 223,000 diamonds. That is super expensive. And Spooky Lamp starter price is on 180,000, the cheapest one here. That's expensive. And for the purple one, starting price is 770,000. 7,700. No, sorry, 770,000 crystals, which is quite a lot, almost 1 million. So, before you wasting money and still being weak, please choose your companion first. Choose what kind of gameplay you want to play first. If, for example, if you are Windhawk and your job in GVG is to be like to be a killer, people killer, then perhaps Chapifaf is better than Sparkle Fang, because Chapifaf is single player, single target attacker. It can help you to kill people faster rather than Sparkle Fang. Sparkle Fang is high DPS dealer, but not single target dealer. Chapifaf is single target, so you can kill people quickly, faster than Sparkle Fang, I believe. Or if you are perhaps an Archbishop and your job is to defend the Imperium, then perhaps Bubbly is the best way for you, because it gives you shield. It helps you reduce the damage you receive. It blocks true damage, which is what most Archbishops scared of. True damage. Or maybe you are just a chaos bringer, you're just like a crazy person killing left and right and etc. Then perhaps Sparkle Fang is for you, because it deals high DPS in AoE manner, not a single target, so you can kill way more people than using Chapifaf, because you can kill like 5 people in one go, etc. Or perhaps you are like a dancer or a bard, or a sage or sorcerer, where your job is to be like crowd controlling. Then you can choose Soulbone. You can choose Spooky Lamp to be like to crowd controlling using the Soul Shock effect that we talked about before, where it'll dealing true damage equal to 30% of max SP. That is super hella OP, man. So yeah, make sure what kind of gameplay you want to play, then you choose your companion after it, because to progressing it's really expensive. So be wise, okay? So yeah, I guess that's all, guys. That's all I can say. That's all I want to tell about especially about the resets of the slot formation development stat. That is really important, otherwise there will be like a lot of chaos because of people mad why it got reset suddenly, and I need to tell you guys so you won't be mad about it. when it happened. And also about the rumors, the false rumors about Spooky Lamp that it's useless. No, Spooky Lamp is not useless. It's actually really helpful, even in boss hunt and in PvE. So don't trust those rumors. And if you have anything, any questions, anything you want to ask to me, just comment down below on the comment section. And yeah, I will try my best to answer it. What kind of question you ask. Alright, I guess that's it, guys. Please help this channel by like the videos so that more people will see these videos and being helped by the videos. And also don't forget to subscribe. Like what no, 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 no. Like what King's Pet says. Happy playing. Bye bye.